Another week, another headline from the British press designed to send you into a frenzy. Duchess of Disaster. Meghan's miserable staff exodus. The machine is churning, my darlings, and it's serving you a narrative so perfectly packaged you'd be forgiven for not questioning the sell-by date. But let's pull back the velvet curtain, shall we? Because while you're being fed a diet of Meghan's publicists quit, a much darker, more insidious play is reaching its final act just across the stage. The spotlight has been strategically, deliberately, and ruthlessly moved. Let's call this what it truly is: Operation Deflect from Andrew. Because when the public starts asking why a man credibly accused of unspeakable crimes is still being protected, housed, and funded by the monarchy, suddenly the tabloids magically discover a crisis involving Meghan Markle. The Daily Mail's latest obsession? Alison Boshoff's exclusive, claiming Meghan has lost yet another staffer. According to her, and brace yourself, the big scandal of the week isn't Prince Andrew's depravity, not the royal family's decision to keep him living in a multi-million-pound estate, not the decades of enabling his behaviour. No, apparently the real national emergency is Meghan Markle's PR person leaving. You can't make this up. Let's break this down. Emily Robinson, the PR professional the Sussexes hired earlier this year, who once worked for Netflix and handled The Crown, has reportedly left her role. That's it. That's the story. No drama, no chaos, no Meghan nightmare. Just a professional moving on. Maybe for another opportunity, maybe because of restructuring within Archewell. But to the British press, that's enough to paint Meghan as a diva, a tyrant, a nightmare boss. They can't resist turning normal workplace changes into proof that Meghan is difficult, demanding, or doomed. But ask yourself, why now? Why this week? Because the walls are closing in on Prince Andrew. Because the public is starting to see the royal family's hypocrisy in full light. They will protect a man accused of sexual assault of a trafficked girl for years in plain sight. But they will crucify a biracial woman for attending Paris Fashion Week. That's not journalism, my darlings. That's propaganda dressed in pearls. Working for Meghan Markle is like living in a pressure cooker. The communications team faces a daily onslaught of hostile media, managing crises and misinformation. The emotional toll is immense. Every word is scrutinized, every action dissected. Despite this, Meghan's team has launched successful initiatives and built a global foundation. Their resilience and professionalism are remarkable. Focusing on staff turnover misses the point. The real story is their ability to thrive under pressure. High turnover is expected in such demanding roles. The difficult boss narrative is more compelling than the truth of a high-stress environment. Ambitious people move on. It's not a sign of failure. The real story is the extraordinary demands of the job, not the myth of dysfunction. Staff turnover is common in high-pressure professions: politics, finance, entertainment. The White House, Downing Street, top law firms all see frequent departures. These jobs are intense, and short tenures are the norm. People seek experience, make an impact, then move on. This is seen as healthy career progression, not a red flag. Yet, when it happens in Meghan's team, it's framed as crisis. The double standard is rooted in bias, misogyny, racism, and old tropes about women in power. These stories aren't objective reporting, they're selective, designed to uphold a narrative. High turnover proves the job is demanding, not that Meghan is at fault. Twisting this reality into scandal is deliberate manipulation. We crave simple stories with clear villains, and the media delivers. It's easier to blame Meghan than confront uncomfortable truths about power and privilege. Every time Meghan rises, they invent a fall. Every time she glows, they manufacture a storm. Because if they can keep her framed as the problem, they never have to confront the real problems: the corruption, the protection of predators, the crumbling of the monarchy's moral foundation. But my darlings, here's the truth that burns through all the noise. Meghan Markle has outlasted every smear, every fake scandal, every lie they've thrown, and she keeps doing it with grace, with intellect, and with an elegance they'll never understand. Because it doesn't come from a title. It comes from integrity. So, the next time you see the tabloids scream Meghan crisis, just ask, what are they hiding this week? Because behind every Meghan headline lies a palace distraction. And this week's cover-up is Prince Andrew. Don't fall for it. Don't let them rewrite reality. Keep your eyes on the truth, and remember, Meghan's strength is the one thing they can't spin, can't silence, and can't destroy. She's not their scapegoat. She's their mirror. And what they see reflected terrifies them. This isn't a story about a publicist. This is a story about a press that has chosen its villains and its heroes, and will contort reality itself to keep that narrative alive. The real scandal isn't in Montecito. It's festering, quietly, in a royal lodge, shielded by a chorus of deliberate distraction. And we, my darlings, are no longer buying it. Until next time, my darlings, stay brilliant, stay informed, and don't let the royal smokescreens fool you.